Don't want to talk about it. Just don't want to talk about it.
You're not ready?
Nope.
You ready for this intro?
Nope.
What's going on, everybody? TALK Central, episode number 7. We're at 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is episode number 7.
Podcast
and
7.
This is going to be a very fun episode, but first, we're going to start off by saying rest in peace to Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and all of his friends. Obviously, it's a very sad, unfortunate thing that happens, but he'll always be remembered and loved by a lot of people.
Great fighter.
Great fighter. Very great fighter.
No, it was so unexpected. I mean, everyone
really
knew
was.
he had an illness, but no one expected him
Yeah.
to just pass away like that. So,
Obviously, nobody wants to see it happen, but
yeah.
sometimes God calls you a little earlier. I mean, at least I'm religious. You religious like that?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah. So that's just us. But now we're going to get a little more fun aside from, this little dark stone. We started with the polls. I clean sweeped my UFC 281 predictions.
I was clean sweeping too,
But your boy, I've been
That's the
saying it
last one.
since episode 1. Episode 1, that Pereira was going to knock Izzy out. And I've been saying it. I've been telling him. He's been doubting me. Everybody doubted me. But I stuck by my word. I chose him on my predictions. And I risked me tying it up. I risked getting a punishment too. But I stuck by my gut. And it's paid off. So Anthony Nicolosi will be having a punishment. We're going to talk about what it should be. We're going to try to make it fun for you guys.
what do you think a good punishment is?
A good punishment?
Come with something off the dome.
We gotta keep it hidden. It's gotta be a video. It's gotta be a video for the people. But
Understood.
also, we gotta let you guys know that I have another 4 since I got 5. So I have one more, and then he has 2 punishments on the way. And he has to get another 2 to give me a punishment. Since we decided that whoever got the most right on the last predictions.
What's the next one coming up?
Orlando, I think.
So I have our picks for Orlando.
Or Fight Night. We can do Fight Night too. Yeah.
I think Orlando's the next biggest one. If Fight Night's big, we'll do it.
Poetan! Can't wait to talk about that.
It's so lucky. We won't get
that's
basically
There
our
ain't no
next.
luck.
Basically our next topic, anyway.
It is our next topic. So UFC 281 obviously was this past weekend, and what a great card! It was a phenomenal card.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw Frankie Edgar retire.
Got
Called it
knocked
quits.
out
Yeah.
again. Called it too. I mean, we both had him winning, but during that match, I kind of lost faith because he was way too.
No, we both had him losing.
Did we?
Yeah.
Never
If we got them all right except the last one, we had him losing.
I have terrible memory of my picks, but yeah.
Frankie Edgar, great career. You can call it quits.
Great fighter.
He is a great fighter.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing at all. Who else fought on this card? It was Frankie Edgar, and then
DP and Michael Chandler.
oh my God, Dustin! What a fight!
Yeah.
Fight of the night for sure.
That was.
It was like we all said. We knew the fight was gonna be fireworks, and Michael Chandler. I've never seen a dude that loses so much that is still so amazing. He just fights the top guys every time, but you can never count him out. Dustin Poirier.
Dan Hooker, easy ass fight.
That's right. Yeah, Dan Hooker.
He wanted to get back on the win, but on the win column. But it's with an easy guy. I mean, I don't doubt you.
No, I don't even think he was an easy guy. The body kicks got to him. The guy couldn't even move or function.
The guy kept trying some jiu-jitsu shit and it just wasn't working.
It was not working.
It just kind of proves that you can't only use jiu-jitsu in a fight.
Exactly.
Or in an MMA match.
You gotta have some striking too. You got some kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back to what we wanted to say before. Dustin Poirier, what a performance for
That was a great performance.
And obviously they showed some great respect at the fight. But we all know how Dustin Poirier, very respectful guy.
He is.
But did you see the video of the straight 2 connecting on Michael Chandler's nose and the blood just squirting out?
Yeah.
Michael Chandler was
It gets intense. It gets intense and it gets disgusting sometimes. But,
it does get
that's how it
disgusting.
is.
And then when Michael Chandler was on top of him, that sounded so bad. But that's the only way to go about it. He was on top of him, and then his blood was leaking from his nose onto Poirier's face.
That was some Luke Rockhold, Paulo Costa shit.
But yeah, man, this shit's so fun to watch.
Yeah, no.
Dustin Poirier
dropped him with a nasty. I don't know if it was a check hook or it was a right.
Dustin Poirier's striking is phenomenal.
You want to put it up here, just where he dropped him?
Sure, I'll try to find it. We'll put it there.
He'll find it.
I will find it. But so yeah, that fight was fight of the night. Obviously, Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier. I don't even know what to say is next to them.
Too.
Yeah,
Beautiful jiu-jitsu executed.
Dustin Poirier's that guy for real.
Shows you the level of American top team. how good they really are.
You and ATT.
Just saying.
You love ATT.
I was born and bred ATT.
Exactly.
You know?
But yeah, that division, the lightweight division, is just insane.
It's a crazy division. I don't know. Like, honestly, you could probably have the top 5 guys in the top 5 pound for pound. Who knows? I mean, no, like obviously not, but like.
But you could. They could make an argument.
You could. Yeah.
And then another good fight. Carla Esparza versus Weili Zhang.
That was no. Guys, freaking Carla Esparza sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's top 2 for a reason, but she was afraid the whole fight. You know, she was doing good in the first round, but I don't think she took it.
To be honest,
it came to the second round, and Weili Zhang fucking did her thing.
Yeah, I think I would have been scared too after I saw Weili Zhang pick up Ngannou. Like,
yeah, as soon as that happened, I knew. I'm like, all right, Carla Esparza's done.
How did that fight end again? It was
submission.
I do remember that. That shit was beautiful. But we both picked that one. I think it was pretty clear cut. Carla Esparza got her title by beating Rose in a boring ass fight.
The boring fight. Yeah, no, it's just like she was just like the last fight. You know, I think she may have done actually better than the last fight. But
I don't think.
Let's just keep it like this. Thug has beaten Weili Zhang. Was that Carla Esparza second time facing Thug Rose?
Maybe, but I know it was her. It was the second time she had the title, and then she lost it again. But I think the fight to make now is obviously just give Rose a shot again.
Yeah, you could say that.
To be honest, it's kind of just like them three going around.
Yeah, facts. Or Weili Zhang versus Amanda Nunes. I mean, actually.
Whoa! That's a little heavy.
Yeah.
Nunes a little heavy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fucking humongous.
Yeah, she's fucking huge.
I couldn't even stand a chance against her. I'll freaking admit that.
Yeah, I don't think none of us stand a chance.
Any of us. I mean, you can put on. Dude, I don't even think like some of the guys in the freaking bigger divisions.
Really? No, I think you put maybe a featherweight against her, and she might.
I think you put a number 12 guy in the 135 and 45 pound division.
Yeah, Nunes is coming out.
I don't think Amanda.
Yeah, she's a fucking monster.
I don't think someone beats Amanda.
I mean, Juliana Pena came in out of nowhere and surprised us with that one.
That was all luck. That was luck.
You know what else was luck?
Poton.
I've been waiting to talk about this. I've been bragging it. I've been saying it. I just couldn't wait to talk about this. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. You said you were going to say it on the podcast today. What do you have to say? Alex Pereira.
Give him a rematch. Oh.
Is.
Yeah, wait, shut up.
Say it.
For right now.
Go say it.
Alex Pereira is Adesanya's daddy.
His daddy, bro. 3-0. He's losing the entire fight. His corner tells him you have to knock him out. You all know when I knew that fight was over? When he was standing across the cage from him in the final round and he told him, I'm going to kill you. He told him, I'm going to kill you. That's when I was like, this motherfucker's coming in hot.
I'm going to clip that and put it in. But I don't know how it...
oh my gosh.
English translation.
No, bro. I couldn't believe it. This is what happened. So I'm watching that fight. And my stream freezes, and everybody in my house is going nuts. Like, put the fight, let's go, what's going on? It comes back, and you just see Izzy throw a calf kick, Pereira check it, and him fall to the floor. And we're all like, oh, what's happening? He checked it, very nice. Izzy a little hurt on the leg. Next thing you know, it freezes again, and we're all freaking out. It comes back, and all you see is Alex Pereira land a left hook to the face, him get wobbled, and give him 20 unanswered punches to the dome. And then we heard the NU champ, Alex Poatan Pereira. My guy. The man, the myth, the legend, Izzy's daddy. God, I love that guy. And I won't mean no disrespect. I love Izzy. I love Israel Adesanya. I think he's one of the greatest to ever grace the octagon. But Alex Pereira is his kryptonite. And I don't think Izzy will ever beat the Poatan.
I think he will.
Yeah, you said that about this last fight too, and then look where it got you. And
mark my words, the next time they fight, Izzy will win.
What does Izzy have that Poatan doesn't, that you think could used to be
I think his grappling was better
Okay, he works on his grappling for a rematch. What else does Izzy have?
Okay, so what does Izzy do? So does he.
Dog, it's fate. Pereira's left hook is just gonna catch Izzy every time. It's fate. It's
But
just
you
how
didn't
it's
see
meant to go.
Adesanya get knocked out like last time.
Hmm?
Izzy got freaking when he took the left hand from Pereira in the kickboxing match. He got like literally like KO'd. This was just like a TKO.
Yeah, but he hit him with not as good and as powerful and as loaded
Watch,
up.
Izzy's smart enough where he will go back to the drawing board. He will see what is going on, and then he'll be like, okay, we'll do this, this, and this. He had a perfect game plan the whole fight, and once he started to avoid that game plan, he got caught. Same thing that happened with Kamaru Usman, you know. And hopefully Francis Ngannou isn't next, but I have a feeling Francis Ngannou is next.
Like I said before, the fall of the African kings, and I told you it was gonna happen. I told you. Well, actually, after Usman lost, I was like, whoa, this is the start. And then now we see Izzy out.
Watch, Usman's gonna take the title back.
Well,
Izzy's
yeah,
gonna take the
but
title
before
back.
that happens, you think, well, this will just jump us to the next topic. Apparently, the John Jones and Stipe fight was never going to happen. And the next fight for John Jones is heavyweight title versus Francis Ngannou early next year. So if John Jones beats Francis Ngannou,
Everyone loses.
the African kings are done.
Yep.
And then, let's say like that happens. What if you make, well, depending on the timeline of when Ngannou's fight is, you could make a fight card
With Usman, Ngannou,
and Adesanya
Adesanya.
trying to reclaim the throne. It'd be the greatest UFC card of all time.
That would be dope.
It would be. It'd be amazing. It'd be the best thing ever. And the only one that loses the rematch is Izzy. Actually, no. John Jones is a different animal. I think the only one that wins is Usman.
No.
Oh my goodness gracious! He's still in denial.
Adesanya
Still in denial. We're still in denial.
I mean, imagine Ngannou beats John Jones. That would be nuts.
That would be crazy. And
But
it's
let's
very capable.
circle back real quick
What happened?
to the Alex Pereira and Adesanya. So now that he beats Adesanya, does he take a rematch immediately, or does he actually face the number 2, 3, 4 guys in the division? You know?
I think.
What do you think?
I'm not saying that in terms of like their rivalry, because obviously it went from kickboxing to the octagon. Izzy deserves a rematch just for what he's done. He's been active. Mm-hmm. He's defended. He's beat the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everybody down the line. He's lapsed the division. So he obviously deserves it. But if he loses again, then that's when I see Poatan fighting different people. And honestly, people are talking like Alex Pereira has no chance. And I'll be honest, I don't think he has that great of a chance in that division against wrestlers. But we're talking about a guy that's way bigger than everybody else in the division, who's way more powerful.
Whitaker said that today.
Mm-hmm. He's way more powerful than everybody in that division. And he's the best striker in that division. So I think that people are making it seem like it's a lot easier to not get caught by that left hook than what it is. Like it'll catch you off guard. And even then, he has time to work on his grappling and get better. His takedown defense get a lot better. So I don't think we count out Alex Pereira just yet.
No, I don't think so either.
At all.
I think he definitely has a couple good matchups. You could throw Hamzat in there. You could throw Whitaker in there.
I think
Paulo
Hamzat
Costa.
gives him the hardest challenge.
I think so too.
And we've been talking about this since the first podcast.
Yeah,
Pereira
no,
versus Hamzat.
Yeah, but you know, there's just so many people in there. Like, you can just mix it up. You know, I wouldn't mind not seeing Izzy taking an immediate rematch.
You want to see him get a little break?
I would like to see him get a little break.
I think now
Train
is the
for a little
time
bit. Let him
for
see
him to fight.
more of what Alex Pereira could do.
We're talking about a guy that's had 7 fights in MMA and is a world champion. Yeah. There's not a lot of film to know what he's like.
Right. So that's why I say they should give him a top 2 contender, top 3 contender, top 4 contender. Anyone within the top 5.
I think they're going to give
see how they handle it.
I think
they would too, but I'd be more interested into them exploring the other options. You know, I would love to see Whitaker. I think that's a very interesting matchup. You know, Whitaker gave Adesanya a tough time the second time around. Who knows what would happen with Pereira. You also got Paulo Costa.
I think Costa gets caught way too much to fight Pereira.
Right. And they've all been knocked. Whitaker's got knocked with the check hook by Adesanya. And so has Costa, you know? And with Poatan with such a great left hand.
These guys, people are acting like Poatan won't catch them with it. But
I did say on the past podcast that
he just needs to survive the left hook.
He just needs to survive the left hook.
Yeah.
Correct. Didn't happen.
He did not survive the left hook.
You know, it's
at all.
And he's great with mixing. You know, I give credit to Poatan. He's a great fighter. But I think it'll just be more interesting with other fighters other than Adesanya to see what can beat him or what can't beat him.
I think I'm very curious to see what's next for Alex Pereira. I feel like we all kind of like imagined him getting to this moment and kind of losing. I feel like a lot of people were like, oh, this is like Izzy's like fate to beat him. And then that didn't happen. So now people are kind of like, wait, what are we supposed to do with this guy?
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you a question. I've given you time to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've given you, how many days has it been since Saturday? What's today,
Sunday,
Wednesday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah.
4 days to think about this. Because after the fight ended, I gave you a call. And you were a little bit upset. So I'm going to give you this question right now.
Got a call from him and his dad. We're going to have your dad on this podcast.
No, we will. Real quick. He's the funniest guy. Here's the big question that, was it an early stoppage?
Honestly, I think it could have been going
Oh, my God.
Well, I think it could have been going on a little longer. You know, it kind of, with round 1, if that would have gone longer, I think Pereira would have been out. Round 5, I think. Here's
what I'm going to tell you. I've been waiting for this podcast to give you this argument because I'm about to make you sound so dumb right now, Anthony.
Okay.
Adesanya caught Pereira with a shot with 5 seconds left in the round.
Okay.
It wasn't like the ref stopped it. The time went up.
Right, no.
And the second hook came in with as the buzzer rang, right? Mm-hmm. Izzy was wobbled about to die with 3 minutes left in the round. Okay. You know what was coming next for Izzy?
Another left hook or something?
No, Pearl was going to give him a knee from the depths of hell right to his dome. And we were going to see Izzy get knocked down again.
Okay.
He had 12 unanswered punches to the head. That from someone like Alex Pereira, that dude could have permanent brain damage if they would have kept it going. 12 unanswered punches. And even Izzy said that it wasn't early.
It was an early stoppage. I would have liked to see it. For me, I'm just saying it from my perspective, I would have liked to see it go a little longer to see what Adesanya had done instead of just moving his head. Maybe he could have shot for a takedown.
I wanted to see it go longer too.
I know you wanted to see that D happen. But, I don't know. I feel like it definitely could have gone longer. He's the champ. You know, maybe the champ doesn't get knocked out. Maybe he doesn't. You know, it's a 50-50 chance. It's a thing with the sport.
I see what you mean, though. Like, maybe he could have, graced him with a hook out of nowhere.
Adesanya's cage, he needed to stop rapping with the underhook and going over that head and just trying to get him on the cage. I feel like you should have just tried to wrestle him on the cage. You know, I mean, yeah, this was a great game plan, but you're also, dealing with knees to the body or something. You know, and it's also all the guy has to do is just slip out and boom. Every time Pereira would slip out, I was so afraid of that left hook coming to Adesanya.
Every time he came out and it felt like, oh my God.
When he had him like this, when he had the clinch and Pereira would slip out, I was so afraid that freaking left hook was coming.
Oh, it
came. And you have to see it coming. And it came, you know. I think he should have, instead of just going to that, he should have tried to do something with
But did you see
getting to the cage?
Alex Pereira, from the second he was walking to the cage till they announced him as the winner, his face was stone cold. Terminator. Just
I may be wrong. But that guy has no facial emotion.
He has none.
He has none, and it's so
they announced him as the champ, and this is what he did. Dog, just beat.
He's like Kawhi Leonard.
No, bro, it's worse than Kawhi. He wins the title. It took you 7 fights. People train their entire lives, have 20 fights to get to a title shot. They gave it to you in 7 and you won. And he was like this.
I mean,
That's a stone cold
Izzy did
motherfucker
also
right there.
ask for it.
What do you mean?
He asked, he's like, I want Poton next.
Yeah, no, like, oh my goodness, what a great time. All right, we're gonna move on from 281 though. Hey, we've been talking about it for a while, but like, wow,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it happened. They were saying that faster path to the title would have been Anderson Silva when the UFC had like 2 fights and then he was a champ, but he had a bunch of MMA fights before that.
Yeah.
This guy's been fighting MMA for 7 fights. This is possibly the greatest storyline in sports, like, ever.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And we lived it. I watched it. I witnessed it. This was...
It was a good card.
It was a great card. It was one of the
Great
best.
fight. Things could have been better, but shit happens.
Shit happens, man. I want to see him go at it again.
We'll see if anyone can bounce back.
And the respect after the fight was really nice. Like, you know,
yeah,
Poton told
yeah.
him
I thought Poton was going to be a complete dick,
No, but he's not.
but he's not. He's like he's such a wholesome guy.
You can't
It's
treat
kinda
your
funny.
son bad.
No, what do you mean?
You can't treat your son bad. Poton can't treat
the
Izzy bad.
Like, dude, this guy, his first thing, he just eats pizza, and he just starts eating
He's
pizza.
been eating pizza
It's
for the last, like, 4
hilarious.
days.
It's hilarious.
He tattooed him. So I
He
said
just eat pizza.
Getting
He's
tatted.
A tattoo of
He's
the
been
UFC
waiting.
belt on his bicep, on his right arm.
That dude's great.
That was
I love that guy.
Hilarious. and
He's
wholesome.
good for the UFC. I like him.
Yeah.
He should. I think if he loses though, he should just go up to light heavyweight if he wants to keep fighting.
Yeah, light heavyweight. Oh my god, light heavyweight. He'd do some damage.
He is a
But
light
hold on.
heavyweight.
Well, hold on. Glover Teixeira's at light heavyweight, and that's his coach.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh shit. That'd be fun though. No, I don't think they'd fight, but you know.
No.
All right.
So let's on to the next one. Apparently, Izzy's been arrested for having.
His life is just going
I don't know.
down.
I don't get it. Like,
No, he had brass knuckles, which were considered like a lethal weapon, and then they arrested him. It wasn't a big deal. It's not like he killed somebody.
it's something small. Very
Yeah.
small.
He'll be fine. We just wanted to bring that up because that happened like an hour ago. Like, literally.
I don't know. Whoever arrested him, really, come on. It's so small. I mean,
No,
I get
it's
it.
law, but like it's the law. You know that
Yeah.
it's like, it was in New York. You can't have brass knuckles, but if you have a switchblade that's like less than like 4 inches, it's fine. Something
Really?
like that. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Of course, it's freaking New York.
All right. Big news officially happening: Makhachev versus Volkanovski.
This is the first time you'll see the number 1 and the number 2 pound for pound fighter face each other.
Yes, and that's fucking crazy.
We're
Once
gonna
again,
be around to watch
Boxing, where you at, bro? You're not doing shit like this. What's happening? We're not seeing 1s and 2s go against each other.
I was watching Caleb Plant today.
Dude, you gotta think for Caleb Plant, huh?
He's a dirty dog. No, okay, I don't want to get off topic. Let's talk about the
All right, we'll
number
talk
one,
about
number 2. I feel like we've talked about this a lot.
Yeah, we all
But
knew it was
I'm
coming.
going to say what I usually say. I think Volkanovski takes this fight. Or takes the win.
Yeah, fuck it, Volk.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I would
I'm
like to
sick
see-
I'm sick of seeing like the people from Dagestan just whooping everyone. I need to see who that.
Same. I mean, I got nothing against Dagestan. Or it could be.
No, we're not like
anyone.
against them or nothing. It's just like, man, you know, like it's the same thing with like Mayweather. Like you see someone win for so long that you just want to see them lose.
I want to see Mayweather lose. But
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like the
I
whole
never
thing with
really-
Izzy. I saw him win for so long, and then I saw him lose, and I was like, ah.
No, I think Volkanovski takes it because I think Makhachev will be able to take him down, but I don't think he'll be able to hold him down because he's so small. Mm-hmm. And he could slip out.
And just like the Volkan, just his arms are so long.
And Volk can strike.
His striking
He's
is
a
way
great
better than
striker.
Charles, yes.
And it's way better than Makhachev's.
100%.
You know, you could count him as
But
probably
if
one of the best
they're on the
boxers.
ground, Volk needs to like get out of there ASAP.
Quickly,
Like
yep.
ASAP, get out.
He needs to work on the cage. He needs to work on. I mean, Brian Ortega couldn't even fucking submit the guy, and that shit was tight.
That boy had him literally, like dude, I don't know how he slipped out. His head, it's because he's bald and his head gets sweaty.
It's always
that he
bald
just
guys,
slips.
man. It's
I'm
always
not
bald
even
guys.
kidding. It has to be like, you know, your head gets sweaty. Like it's gotta slip through there.
What champion has hair? Think about it.
Whoa.
Champion has hair.
Ghana.
Barely.
Damn, you're right. And Yuri just had that little thing. Whoa.
This is a sign.
Whoa. Wait, give
Maybe
me
I
a
should
second.
shave my head so I could win.
Wait a minute. No, you're not even. This. Well, I mean, Amanda Nunes, but we're not.
Woman.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I was winning most of my wrestling matches.
Rose is bald.
Yeah, I mean,
When she was champ.
If you think about it, I was winning a lot of my wrestling matches my senior year when I had a shaved head.
Dude, that's wild. You have to be bald to be a UFC champ. Holy shit.
Might have to do it.
Holy shit. Or like at least buzzed. Like they don't have like long hair.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Whoa. That's fucking crazy. Dude, what the fuck?
I just opened a lot of eyes. Everyone's gonna see this. I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna post it.
100%. Viral clip. But alright. Moving on.
I mean, wait. I just want to clarify. I was still winning wrestling matches when my hair got longer. Just saying.
No, I wasn't. I've seen the videos. No, I'm kidding. He is winning. He did win. I'm kidding. When are you gonna get your first MMA fight, bro?
In the summer. That's the plan. I haven't been able to go. There's just been a lot of stuff with school going on. But the plan is
Go Panthers. Pause up.
as soon as Thanksgiving break is done, I'm getting right back to it. Moving around my schedule and everything so I could work to get my first fight in the summer.
Yep. He's a little busy because he's in a frat now. The little frat boy, guys. Look at him. Little frat boy. Tell him about your frat. What frat you in?
Pike.
Pike? Yeah, that's all you guys gotta know.
That's all you gotta know.
That's all you gotta know.
I won't let you in too much.
Mm-hmm.
Come support. But no, MMA is the biggest thing I got, and I will stick with it forever. Everyone knows.
We're gonna be in his corner for the fight. We're gonna record that shit.
Yeah.
Can't wait. And today, rumored, not 100%, Sterling versus Cejudo for UFC 284.
This thing's been rumored for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but apparently it's being targeted now. Officially, I'm not sure. This is the card where Makhachev and Volkers. It's in Australia.
Mm-hmm. Sterling didn't even want the fight. He wanted a break.
Yeah, I don't see how that's happening.
We'll see what happens. It's obviously a very interesting matchup, but I would like to see Cejudo get like a tune-up fight.
Yeah, I don't think it's 100% fair to just throw him into like.
Even though Cejudo has great wrestling,
He does.
so that
I don't think it's 100% fair to just throw him like, hey, here's a title fight.
There are
When
people who obviously.
this is
also
a
deserve
division
title
where, for example, Sean O'Malley just upset everybody, and like
shot. Mm-hmm.
like there's a lot of potential there, and he deserves it more than I think Cejudo does. So maybe Cejudo versus O'Malley would be better.
I would honestly, that would be better. I'd love
It'd
to
be
see
a
that
great
match.
fight.
That'd
Like
be
for example,
almost
it's just because this division is a little different. Like
Jan
bantamweight,
versus Cejudo.
like you can throw John Jones into a title fight immediately because that division doesn't really have a lot going on.
You could throw John Jones for any title because he's defended his title every freaking time.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost. He only has one loss, but like he really hasn't lost. His only loss was because he got disqualified. But
How do you get disqualified? I don't know about this.
so he like meet someone.
Oh, he had a
While they were
little,
down.
he had a yawn moment.
He had a yawn moment, but it was
I
on
see.
accident. He was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I think Sterling Cejudo.
I actually want to discuss this just because I've talked about this so much with like people. This is like not even like in our topic board today. I feel like if somebody gets injured like in a fight, it shouldn't count as a win for the other person.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I think
Like
it's
when
bullshit.
when like McGregor got injured against Poirier.
Yeah, I feel like that should have been kind of doctor
That's what
stoppage.
it should just. No, it was, but like
Oh,
it
was
still
it?
goes to the other person as a win,
Yeah,
and that doesn't make any sense. You didn't win, you just got
I mean,
injured.
they still make the same amount of money.
I mean, yeah. I mean, unless he got like injured, like let's say like you punched him like in the face and he broke his jaw and he couldn't fight, and that's different, you know, like you caused it.
Mm-hmm.
But if like somebody's just like, for example, like the whole Silva thing where he like threw a kick and his leg broke,
Yeah,
and that shouldn't count as a
was
win.
disgusting.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's just what I want to say. I forgot where that was going. To be 100% honest with you,
No,
we
I
were talking about something.
Yeah, I agree. Shouldn't
100%.
have to. All right, next one. Back to the boxing. I feel like we only talk about MMA and boxing.
What else is there to talk about?
Yeah, I
Those
don't
are
know.
combat sports.
Karate or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
What's going on in kickboxing? I don't know.
No,
Fight Talk Central.
it's more like UFC Boxing Central. We're gonna have to change the name, boy.
Nah, I like FTC, baby. You see? FTC.
All day.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Boxing.
Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about this.
Boxing. What the hell's happening with boxing? Haven't heard anything new. Fucking taking forever. Jake Paul's running the boxing business. Freaking taking over the Mayweather versus Deji.
There's so much going on there. First of all, Mayweather was playing with Deji the entire time, and then when he got bored, he decided, hey, let me just TKO him real quick and leave.
It shows
And
how
then,
dangerous
you know what's
it
the
is.
most disrespectful part? He gave him a participation trophy. He said, here's a belt. Deji was holding a belt, like if he did anything. Gosh.
He landed like a couple punches.
Yeah.
I think more than Logan, maybe.
No, he landed more than Logan, but Mayweather was actually fighting Logan.
Yeah.
Did you see like the
Yeah,
scripts? He was dancing. God. And in that scene, I don't even want to talk about that fight. We all knew how that was going to go. I'm shocked that it happened, to be honest.
Deji got bitched up. He ain't ready for prime time, but he could technically be ready for prime time, but like, keep him with the YouTubers.
Yeah.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, no, for sure. But so we saw this weekend Jake Paul talking a whole lot of shit.
Who let Jake Paul commentate on the fight? Because honestly, great marketing, but stupid because we all knew Floyd didn't.
We all knew exactly what was gonna happen there.
That was fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious. My favorite part, for example, when John Fury like ran to like the ringside,
the yoga,
and like nobody was like near him, and he like stopped himself. And then people were saying Jake was like scared of Tommy Fury.
Jake was not scared at
for
all.
getting in the ring, for not getting in the ring. First of all, the ring was filled with like 20 of Tommy Fury's guys. I wouldn't step in that fucking ring. We're talking about the same guy that pulled out twice. And Jake just offered him a contract to fight in London, where he is from, and he's giving Fury 7 days to sign.
I think that's fair.
That's super fair. He's finally not giving him an excuse to run. This is a final straw. But I think in a fight like this, Tommy Fury just is scared that his name goes to shit for losing to Jake Paul.
I hope it does go to shit. I don't like Tommy Fury.
I think his discipline is absolutely atrocious. He's nowhere near his brother, and he never will be.
Boxer.
Yeah, he's a crappy boxer.
Like, what the hell was that match, dude?
First of all, he misses weight. Like,
Tommy Fury missed weight?
You didn't know about this?
I thought the other guy missed weight.
No, the guy he was supposed to fight with, right? Tommy Fury missed weight by 6.5 pounds, and his thing
pulled
was
out Hakeem Rahman Jr.
Yes, and then his thing,
Stupid
and
ass.
he said that they gave him a contract and they gave me a different contract, and I made the weight in my contract. That's not how the fuck that works. They don't send you 2 different contracts.
Stupid idiot.
And then the guy pulled out, and a guy on short notice stepped in to fight him at that weight. Yep, that is what happened. Tommy Fury, fucking loser, bro. Fucking loser, bro.
Jake Paul will fucking kill you.
I hope he does. But Jake's commentary was so funny. Like, you were just watching the fight and you would just hear him go, Tommy, you're an amateur.
He fucking fell asleep during the fight.
And I'll sit here and tell you, Tommy Fury has more experience than Jake, probably has more skills, he's probably more fluid, his footwork's better, but Jake Paul's dedication is going to get to Tommy Fury. Jake Paul is dedicated to his craft, and Tommy Fury just does it because it's kind of like, oh, I have to. Mm-hmm. Jake Paul is just much more determined to get things.
Here's the difference. Tommy Fury does it because he has to. Jake Paul does it because he wants to.
Oh, yeah. That's a good quote. It's a good fucking quote right there. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it was...
Clip that.
You're in charge of clips, so just do it.
Oh, yeah.
You clip it!
I'm clipping everything.
No, but...
We also saw that Andrew Tate was there. That's an interesting matchup.
You know Jake and Andrew Tate's beef is so fake.
It probably is.
It's so
funny.
fake.
And
It's
then
so
Logan
fun.
tries to make it even more stupid.
And like you can tell because like they were just like randomly like in the same place at the same like. First of all,
Jake stepped into enemy territory. Like, who the fuck let him do that?
But like for example, like the first video of them facing off, like, they were very clearly like hanging out, and then they just made a video. Like they weren't just like randomly there together at the same time. And then I'm gonna say, you see, Mayweather wouldn't like walk to the ring until Jake Paul left.
Yeah. Apparently that led to an adrenaline dump from Deji.
Really?
Yeah.
Like he just was like.
Usually because he was waiting too long. He was training, getting warmed up, and then he's just sitting there doing nothing. Adrenaline dump.
Oh yeah.
Stupid, Floyd. You're stupid, bro. Do what Connor told you. Learn how to read.
Oh, that shit was so funny. I need him to have a rematch just for like the press conferences.
Yeah, that was freaking hilarious.
It was so funny. But
yeah,
Jake Paul kind of like carried that event. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, Jake did carry that event.
But it was fun. The Mayweather versus Deji fight was just fun, just because it was like, oh my god.
Floyd Mayweather.
Like if I was Deji, I simply like would have walked out of the ring for getting like.
Oh hell yeah! I don't know how Deji kept composed. Apparently the contract was like switched up to the night of the fight.
Really?
Yeah, like they were supposed to fight in 16 ounce, or 14 ounce, and then they got switched to 10.
Yeah,
it was
that
like,
I saw.
It was retarded. I don't even know. But honestly, Jake Paul.
Versus
Save
Tommy
the
Fury
event.
is a fight to make. It's
Yeah.
the fight to make.
Also, that's the fight to make. Or, even if we're wrong and Andrew Tate and Jake Paul isn't fake beef, like,
I want to see Tate and Logan.
I would rather see Tate and Logan.
Speaking of
is Logan still injured, bro? Like,
Logan, yeah. So Dylan Dan has confirmed that they were supposed to fight in Misfits in January, and then Dylan Dan was like, "Oh, this bitch pulled out and shit."
he's got a valid reason.
Logan Paul tore his ACL, MCL, and his meniscus, bro. What the fuck? Like, you want to fight?
Dylan Dennis is a dumbass, and now
He's
he's
a
just getting
fucking
shit on
idiot.
by everyone. He even got shit on by
Nate
Nate
Diaz.
Diaz. That was fucking hilarious.
Did you see what happened though? Nate Diaz
he just like, woo.
threw a beer at his team, and then like the guy next to Dylan Dennis, he smacked him.
That was so funny.
It was so funny.
Honestly, make that happen. Dylan Dennis versus.
Did you see
Nate Diaz.
Dylan Dennis? He got choked out by like a fucking security guard like a few years back. An untrained security guard. He just got choked out by him.
Dylan Dennis, bro.
Dude,
Ain't
like
it.
we all know Logan was gonna beat your ass anyway, so it's fine. Like,
Ain't it, bro?
bro, but it was honestly so fun to see when Nate Diaz was fucking up Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis
It's
just
expected for Nate Diaz just to fuck around with anyone.
everybody. Gave him a little
Even Dana
stock.
said it himself. Dana White. He was like, yeah, he wanted tickets. So I was just like, I couldn't get him tickets, and he somehow found tickets. And whenever he's coming, I just expect something to to happen. I just
Literally.
don't care.
Every time.
Like-
but that's just Nate Diaz is great for like the sport, like any combat sport.
100%.
Whoever gets him next, you're making money.
Even freaking jiu-jitsu, yeah, we talk about. The only reason we would probably talk about a jiu-jitsu thing is freaking probably Nate Diaz.
Literally. But okay, so also we didn't really write this down, but I want to talk about this. Who do you think KSI is fighting?
Time with it. I think he did have a face-to-face
No, Tyron Woodley was yelling at him to sign the contract, but I feel like it's just all like a
to build up.
yeah. But I think
I feel like
Tyron Woodley-
KSI feels like he's not ready yet. If that's the case.
I don't think KSI understands like what Tyron Woodley is. Like for example, the other day when the Jake Paul and Anderson Silva fight was happening, he tweeted out like, "Oh, KSI," like he said it on his video actually. Jake Paul's fighting another 50-year-old retired MMA guy. This is the same guy that fucking boxed a rapper.
Yeah. I don't care. You could think KSI is impressive for like facing two guys. It's not impressive at all.
I
It's
mean,
not. Two people who sucked.
how do I say this? Like it was 3 rounds each. Like, was it 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sparred 2 different guys for 3 rounds, and you know what's the best part? It wasn't 3 hours apart. It was like 5 minutes apart. I feel like that's more impressive than him fighting 3
KSI,
rounds.
you're not impressive until you knock out Jake Paul or Tyron Woodley.
He needs to beat Tyron Woodley the way Jake Paul did, and I think KSI could be really good if he just learned how to not like just do this the whole time. And it's like this. It's not even like he's throwing it like this. It's just.
Yeah.
And like, oh, KSI has power. He's never knocked anyone out. Or knocked anyone. Well, I mean, he knocked down Pineda and Swarms. And that doesn't even fucking count.
Knocked down Logan Paul somehow.
No, he didn't knock him down.
No?
I don't think he did. Logan Paul knocked him down. And then he hit him on the ground, which got him 2 points deducted.
But I think Logan did get... He did get like knocked, but like... He tried to like save it and like fell. I don't know.
All right, well,
Something
whatever.
like that.
But
But
KSI hasn't shown that he has elite power yet.
yeah, Logan Paul would have beaten KSI if that point wasn't taken away. He
Yeah.
would have won that by split decision.
It was 2 points.
2 points. Yeah, which
It's so crazy.
KSI didn't even lose any brain damage or anything.
But yeah, like aside from that, like history would be very different if Logan Paul had beaten KSI.
Oh, 100%.
I think prime is a thing.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. I love
Maybe.
prime. It actually tastes really good. You ever tried it?
Yeah.
It's really good,
Which one
actually.
do you like the best?
The blue one.
I do like the blue one. I
The
like
blue one's the best one, I
the red, white, and blue.
You tried it? I haven't tried it.
And
We need to buy some prime and give it a little review.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good.
It is a good video.
Yeah, it's a good video.
We're gonna do that.
We'll find.
All right.
I know there's a couple near my house. It's like
All
an
right,
hour away from here, so
Yeah. You live
I'll
far.
drive you. I'll drive you.
All right, final thing to talk about today. Hasim Rahman. Oh my god.
I don't like talking about him.
No one's giving him shit for fighting a retired UFC fighter. he was fighting Vitor Belfort, who was a worthy opponent. That guy can scrap. The guy is good. And then he got COVID. So now he's fighting fucking Greg Hardy.
I've actually met Greg Hardy.
And Greg Hardy, he got hands. Wasn't he a football player at one point?
Yeah. Greg Hardy's okay. Not the best.
Man, not the best, but
I think he still trains where I used to train.
I just think that like there's a lot better competition.
I hope Greg Hardy beats Rom. I thought it used to be Rothman, but apparently it's Rahman.
Rahman.
Yeah, whatever.
Something like that.
I see. I'm just.
But either way, Asim Rahman talks a lot of shit for somebody that was given a platform. Like you were blessed with a platform.
Yeah.
You had like 1,000 followers. You had like maybe how many? It was like 5,000 followers.
I like how we're talking shit about all these guys, but they could probably beat our ass.
I don't
actually
give
no.
a fuck.
Actually, you know, I don't think so. I don't think most of these guys could beat our ass because if I could just take them down.
Yeah, we'll gang up on them. Straight up.
2v1, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Put us on a freaking boxing card, man. Where you at, YouTubers?
I feel like I could beat a few YouTubers. I really feel like I could beat a few YouTubers.
Oh, you definitely could. Like FaZe Jarvis. Fuck you
and
bro.
the FaZe
I don't
Jarvis.
care, bro. You're my age and you suck. You're my age and you suck. Like.
FaZe Jarvis still doesn't even know who we are, man.
Yeah, no. Whatever, but I don't.
I'll tell you this though.
Give me Slim.
You want Slim?
Give me Slim too. I'll face both of them one night. I beat their asses. I guarantee it. Slim, you're a dead man. FaZe Jarvis, you're a dead man.
That all you got?
Whoever the hell other YouTube guy, you're a dead man. Like, I don't care.
Who we can? I feel like we could beat a few people on those shits for sure. Oh yeah. Give me Floyd. No, I'm kidding. I don't want Floyd.
I want him on my team.
Floyd Mayweather? 100%.
I know I tell a lot of shit about Floyd, but I respect your game. You know?
The fact that they have, like, KSI ranked as the second best influencer boxer, it just doesn't sit right with me.
He's not. Jake Paul is number one. Number two, arguably Andy Song-Gibb or Logan. JMX don't even freaking.
Yeah, JMX sucks. Austin McBroom sucks too. They got Logan Paul. No, Logan Paul's actually pretty good. No, Bryce Hall. I love Bryce Hall. He's actually really funny.
Bryce Hall has gotten
so funny, but he still sucks.
It's so
I know.
Funny.
But yeah, so if you guys fight us, I'll fight anybody. I don't really give a shit. If I lose either way, I make money.
Facts.
But either way, I'm not fucking losing, so it's fine.
Yeah, we'll make more money when we win.
Exactly. That's how we roll.
That's how we do it.
All right, thank you for tuning in for episode 7 of Fight Talk Central. Anthony is the loser, the first loser that we've ever had on this channel. So everybody give him a little round of applause. Woohoo, you're the first loser.
You'll take the next L.
Probably not. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you catch us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Rumble, at Fight Talk Central. So you guys can watch his punishment. I'm going to find something fun for him to do. And it's going to be great. And we're going to have a good laugh about it. Ready for that, buddy?
What the hell are we going to do with the punishment?
You'll find out soon.
We'll figure it out.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Later.
Peace.